User testing pays real cash, but there's a catch most videos skip, and it decides whether it's worth your time or not. Let me show you the honest picture. $10 for 20 minutes, sometimes way more. It is legit, been around since 2007, pays through PayPal, real companies like Google and Amazon use it. So yes, companies want to watch real people use their website or app before they launch it. And user testing gives you $10 for 20 minutes on average, sometimes more. You sign up, you take one unpaid practice test, that's important, and you have to do that to get in, and then you get getting screeners. These are like short forms that check if you fit a study. If you match, you record your screen and your voice while doing tasks, like find a pair of running shoes and add them to the cart. You talk out loud the whole time, sharing what's confusing or annoying. And that's it. No skills needed, just a device with a microphone, a PayPal account, and the ability to think out loud. Standard tests take 15 to 20 minutes, and that's the whole job. But now the real numbers, because this is where honesty matters. The pay per test is genuinely good. $10 for a 20-minute recorded test, $30 to $120 for live interviews, where you get on a call and walk through a product for 30 to 60 minutes. On paper, that's an excellent hourly rate. But here's the honest monthly reality. For most testers, this is $50 to $200 a month. Even the most active testers rarely break $300 a month. That's the ceiling, and that's important. You gotta know that. One detailed test found that out of 154 screeners attempted, only 28 actually qualified. That's an 18% qualify rate. So yeah, sit with that number. Most of the screeners you start, you won't finish. You'll answer a few questions and get told you're not a match, earning nothing for that time. That's the single most important thing to understand about this platform. So let's name the first honest catch directly. The qualifying is the hard part, not the testing. You will spend real time answering screener questions and getting rejected, no pay for it. It's the built-in cost of the platform, and it's why the $60 a test headline is misleading, always. It never mentions how many screeners you go through to land one paying test. But here's how to fight it. Fill out your tester profile completely and honestly. The more complete it is, the more studies you match. Check the platform several times a day because tests get claimed fast and the early testers get the job. And answer screeners honestly, always. Lying to force a match gets you a 1-star rating, no payment, and possibly kicked off the platform. Speed and honesty, not tricks. That's what actually moves your qualified rate. Now, the honest truth, nobody tells you how much you can earn depends heavily on who you are, and you can't change that. Companies target specific demographics for each study. If you're, say, a 35-year-old tech professional in the US, you will see a healthy stream of tests. If you're in a smaller demographic or a country with fewer studies, you'll see far fewer, no matter how good you are. That's not a knock on you, it's just how the demand works. There's even a real review from an experienced site tester on Reddit who signed up, passed the assessment, and then got 0 tests for weeks. It happens. Your profile and location genuinely matter. So who's this actually for? Well, people who want a flexible, no-commitment way to earn a bit of pocket money in spare pockets of time. People who are comfortable talking out loud clearly. And ideally, people in a commonly targeted demographic. If that's you, it's one of the better get paid for your opinion options out there. On the other hand, if you need reliable, growing income, this is not that. Be honest with yourself about which one you need. But here's how to maximize this if you want to do this. First of all, get a decent microphone. This is the sleeper tip nobody mentions. UserTesting rates every test you do. It's 1 to 5 stars, and your audio quality directly affects that. All right? A cheap $30 USB mic noticeably improves your ratings. And higher ratings mean more test invitations. It literally pays for itself. Number 2, you have to master thinking out loud. The testers who earn most give clear, detailed, natural commentary the whole way through. Don't go silent. Narrate everything, what you expected, what confused you, what you liked. That's the actual product you're delivering, and it drives your rating up. Number 3, keep your rating high because it's your lifeline. A low rating quietly shrinks your available tests, so read each scenario carefully before you start. Close any private tabs or apps so nothing personal gets recorded, and make sure your mic is actually picking up your voice before you begin. Number 4, stack it with other testing platforms. User testing alone gives most people 1 or 2 tests a week. Testers who earn more, well, they run several platforms at once. Things like Userlytics, Respondent, Playbook UX. So there's always something to qualify for. Don't rely on this one alone. And yeah, number 5, chase the live interviews when you can. Those $30 to $120 sessions are where the real money is. They require scheduling a call, and it's rare, but one live interview can be worth 10 of the quick recorded tests. When one pops up that you qualify for, just grab it. It's the single fastest way to lift your monthly total. Now, the second honest catch, and it's the most common complaint from longtime testers, the system can feel arbitrary. Testers report that ratings sometimes feel unfair or random. You put real effort into a test and still get marked down with no clear reason and no real way to appeal. And test availability is genuinely sporadic. Some weeks you'll get several, some weeks nothing at all, even doing everything right. There are also occasional tech issues, freezes, audio glitches, the recorder acting up mid-test. Usually fine, sometimes frustrating enough to cost you a test, but none of this makes it a scam. It pays reliably when you do qualify, but it doesn't mean you can't count on it as steady money. Just treat it as unpredictable bonus income, not a paycheck you can plan around. That mindset keeps it from being frustrating. So yeah, user testing is legit. It pays real money. Per test, the rate is genuinely great and the work is easy and kind of interesting. Those are all real positives. Just be clear-eyed about the ceiling. $50 to $200 a month for most people, capped around $300 even at full effort. With real time spent qualifying for tests, you won't always land. And it depends on where you live. Outside US, far less opportunities. So just use it for exactly what it is. Flexible, spare time cash, stacked with a few other testing sites with a good mic and honest screeners to maximize it. Go in expecting a nice little bonus and it delivers. Go in expecting a salary and you'll quit disappointed by week 2. And one safety note, the real user testing never charges you to join. If you ever land on a site that claims to be user testing and they want some kind of a payment to get through, forget about it. The genuine platform is free to sign up and always pays you, never the other way around. So that's the honest answer. Real money, easy work, capped and consistent, and best stacked with other platforms. So yeah, sign up, grab a cheap mic, complete your profile, and take your first test this week. Just go and Google for it. I'm not affiliating with it. That's how this starts. Wish you good luck.